Hello everyone, this is Varsha Utskaukar. I'll be handling the subject Advanced Networks for you all in this semester, that is your fourth semester. So I'll be handling your Advanced Network. Okay, so in this also we will be covering about the informations related to the networking part as you learnt in data communication. So in the first unit which you are said to be studying, the same things which you have learnt earlier in the data communication, the same things are said to be repeated. So today in this session I'll be introducing you to the meaning of what is data communication and which are the transmission modes which are being used in data communication and the components which are being involved in data communication. So already you know some part of it. So that once again we will be repeating back the concepts. Okay, let's share. So as you all know, data communication, it's nothing but the communication of information which may be like in any of the formats. It may be in the format of a text, it may be a graphical image or anything. Those data are said to be communicated from one end to another end, where both the parties, nothing but the person who is said to be sending and the person who is said to be receiving, they are said to be agreeing and they are said to be having a contact with each other and they are said to be transferring the information. That part is there in the data communication. So a whole lot of meaning of data communication is nothing but you are said to be communicating the information may be any of the kind. It may be, as I said, text, it may be a image, it may be a audio, it may be a video, any kind of information which is being transferred for a longer distance, it may be a shorter distance, whatever it is, but it will be communicated with certain aspects. They may be using any of the cables, it may be without the cables also. A Wi-Fi technique may be there through which you are said to be communicating. That is said to be involved in data communication. So in today's session you will be learning the parts such as components, the data representation and the data flow in data communication. Okay, so let's check various components which are being involved in data communication. The various components, as you all know, few of them or five of them are like you have the protocol, you have a sender, you have a message which has to be sent, and the medium and the receiver. Okay, so here the word protocol, what does the protocol mean is nothing but the rules and regulations which are being governed by the government, that it is being called as the protocol. So the rules and regulations which are being followed by the sender and the receivers comes under the part of the protocol. The rules and regulations, you can say, okay, the data restriction may be there. It may be related to, okay, which kind of data you are accessing, what websites you are accessing. It has said to be governed and those are said to be monitored. That comes under the part of the protocol. And sender is nothing but the person who is the user. User may be a sender, user may be a receiver. Okay, so and the message is nothing but the content which you are sending. The content may be, as I said, it may be the text, audio, video, whichever type it is there, that is the part of your message. Okay, and as I said, sender, the user becomes the sender and the receiver also is a user who is said to be receiving the information. Whereas the medium, it's nothing but you may be using a cabled medium or it without a cable, nothing but the Wi-Fi. So medium which you are using to get communicated with the information, that is said to be your medium part. That medium helps in like sending the information or receiving the information which is being delivered through the help of a medium only. Without a medium you cannot transfer the information. Okay, so remember the five components which are being there in data communication are protocol, the sender, the message, the medium and the receiver. Okay, all these are the five components of data communication. Okay, so this part also I have dealt earlier also in data communication. The modes of communication, you can say how the information is being transmitted, how the information is being like sent from one end to another end, what are the methods which are being used to send and receive the information. Okay, so the data flow, it may be considered in three formats. One is simple, another one is half duplex, another one is full duplex. Okay, so this simplex is nothing but only one way the information is being transmitted from one system to another system, but that system, the receiver system, it cannot once again send back the information. That part is said to be called as the simplex mode. Okay, then you have then you have the half duplex mode. Okay, half duplex mode is nothing but it's a mode where one person is said to be sending the information to the other station, and the station, till it receives, it has to wait, then only it can send the information. Okay, both the ways the transformation happens, but after sender sends and receives the other end, the receiver, till he receives the information, he cannot send the information. That is there in the off duplex. But in the full duplex, both the conversations at the same time can happen. The sender can send and the receiver also can, like, he also can send the information back, or the acknowledgement he can send back. That happens in the full duplex. Okay, overall in the data communication, most important thing is that whether the information which is being delivered, it is said to be right or not, whether it is said to be having any jitter, nothing but whether it is said to be having any disturbances, whether it is said to be accurate, everything it has to be checked. So when the information, remember, when it is being flown, it has the five components. The five components, it is protocol, sender, receiver, the message, and the medium, which are being there everywhere, wherever it is. These five components are being followed in data communication. Another way is, it is the way in which the transmission mode happens, way the information is being traveled. It may be in simplex, half duplex, or full duplex. Other thing which is being followed in data communication is that the information, it has to be like sent with proper things, it has to be delivered in a proper way, in a correct way, and with an accuracy, without any disturbance, nothing but without any jitter. It has to flow with the information. Okay, these and all aspects which you have learned today, which already you know it, but once again it's not like a revision in the introduction part. So in the next session, you will be learning about the concept of the topologies which are there in the data communication. Okay, so let's continue in the next session with the other part of the data communication. Okay, thank you.